Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to WWZD Gaming. I'm your host Zig, and I am here with XCOM 2. So, there's going to be a slight issue.
An unsecured transmission from some clown calling himself Van Dorn. Doesn't sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for.
I love that. Okay, so there's going to be a slight issue with this video. After I was done recording it, I realized that there was no commentary. My mic wasn't working during it, and it happened to two videos, so it's going to be this one and the next one. So this is actually this commentary is not going to be live. So if you notice that the camera is freezing, I'm probably is stopping and the pointer is moving around. It's probably me trying to explain something the first time I did it. Now this video was done 2 weeks ago. So like, see, right now I think we're going through and checking out what we can afford in the GTS, but I don't actually remember because basically I don't remember what I was doing. So I'm not going to be able to give you the same explanations. There, we just purchased a new GTS tactic. We're going to go over here and check our soldiers. Why are we doing this here? Yeah, see, I don't know what I was doing. I must have been showing something to do with weapon enhancements. Now we're reminding us where we are in the events, though. 5 days until the faceless autopsy is the main thing that we're going for right now, because those mimic beacons will be a definite aid. And there is Julian. That is where they go whenever they're injured.
Scratching that scar on the back of his head. I wonder if anyone made sure his chip was actually removed.
So, Julian, obviously down in the engineering bay. That is what happens whenever a Spark gets injured. You can send them out at lower than max health, which is cool. But then they don't heal like normal. They have to go into the engineering bay there. So we're going to go ahead and hit the globe. 7 days rookies, that would have been a good one. I don't actually remember what I go for here. Get the supply drop first. I can respect that. I should, since I'm the one that did it. This is probably going to be a pretty awful commentary video. I do apologize. Just my mic fritzed out on me and I didn't notice. Looks like we're going to get new staff, actually. I think I recall doing this.
Welcome, Commander.
Yeah. I think, actually, I was looking for a scientist. But we might grab that engineer. Yep, there we go. No? I'm positive I know. I was going to say, I'm positive I grabbed that scientist. Yeah, because we're trying to... Because at this point we were going really slow with the expansion efforts down in the ant farm there. So, being on Legend and everything, all the times are ridiculously long. So we got a second engineer here so that we can start getting room for new facilities, and we're continuing to make our way down to try and get to the exposed power coils at the bottom. I think here I'm trying to figure out how much power I'm going to have for each facility. Because I've got 6 power left, which is usually enough for two more facilities, depending on what they are, of course. And then I believe now we're going to go make contact with New Mexico. It's either that or rookies. It's one of the two. Clock's ticking, Zig. What are you doing? I know I didn't do that one. Wow, I really took a long time to decide this, didn't I? I guess I was a bit indecisive. Here we go. Yep. Okay, we're going for the rookies. Oh, and here comes the second supply raid. So, in the last video, of course, we did a supply raid. So we're going to do a second one, which means that we're going to be swimming in supplies if we can pull this out.
Commander, if we have to, we can send the Spark units back into combat even when they're beat up.
So see how Julian is at 8 health? Yep, see I'm explaining it right now. He's at 8 health, but he can still go out into the field. That's a really cool idea. I like that. So, there's the squad. So I don't know what I'm going to say here, but I'll go through it now. We've got the squad cohesion level of acquaintances, which means that we're going to get no bonuses, but we have squad notoriety 0, which means there's no issues. It is a very difficult mission, which means there's going to be a lot of enemies here, but we're taking out a new squad to try and get some experience on everybody. With that in mind, we've got Bastilla, Heaven Seeker, the matriarch. There we go. Right behind her is going to be Winston Grimwald, 2 members of the family of predation. They always make a big splash whenever they're out on missions. Next, we're taking out Randall, the Madness Solomon, and Ian, the Jew, is coming out as well to kind of help train up his psi powers a little bit. Todd Exalt Undine, Jay, Justin Young coming out. And then, of course, our reigning champion in the psionic department, Shay Chloe, Subject 0, armed with her trademark sword. She is kind of a triple threat almost. She's not a bad shot. She's really good with her sword, and those psi powers are a lot of fun. And then, of course, on the ends here, we have Milo and Amanda, both very potent snipers. So I have a good feeling about this squad, especially because I don't remember how the mission goes. But I've got a good feeling about the squad, and we're going to go ahead and launch the mission. Operation Warlock Wayfarer. It's a nice name.
One of our resistance contacts sent word of an Advent troop transport they managed to disable in this area, and the aliens have apparently struggled to get it moving again. This is our chance to strike. Anything we can recover from that transport will be a boost to our efforts. Move in and secure the surrounding area. Eliminate all hostile contacts with extreme prejudice.
So, here we go. This one looks more like a facility rather than a train transport like where Julian was. These are always really interesting. Looks like turrets.
1-5. The Advent troop transport is nearby. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
So, let's see here. Right now, we're just getting a lay of the land, looking where everybody can move, seeing what everybody see, stuff like that. Yep, that looks like a good place for Randall. And I didn't tab off, which means he spotted something. I love that voice pack. So we've got 2 paws, but one of them is a little bit smaller. There goes Winston. So now we're just gonna. So now that we've sorry. So now that we've spotted the enemies, we're just gonna kind of blitz our way up here, and get ready to take them down. Milo and Amanda, of course, are gonna go up in the tower. It's a perfect place for them. Yep, come on. I don't think they move from there for most of the mission, actually. I can't remember how far along Jay is at this point, but I know he's become a decent healer and specialist.
Watch out for flying glass.
Where I am now. And then Bastilla. The matriarch herself. There we go. Sorry, I'm supposed to be commentating, aren't I? Found myself interested in watching the video. So, right now, obviously, we're setting up our Overwatch trap. But we have to be careful because the bigger pod off to the left, if we set too many people on Overwatch, and the bigger pod off to the left gets 2 moves to try and outflank me. So we have to be careful in these sorts of situations. And we also have to remember some of these guys have guaranteed damage opportunities. Some of them have other items and abilities. I really thought that I was going to use him to start it. I guess not. We'll see what happens then. Yep, there we go. Gonna shoot the riot control right in the face. And it's go time! He's gonna be done. Boom! Come on, Amanda. Yeah! Put him down.
That's one down, but I'm not done yet.
Good, because we've got a lot of other enemies coming in. Oh, now they're moving up one at a time. I still haven't found the mod that does that. And it's not every time either. So, I don't know. I think it's just an issue with the AI. So there's Ian. I remember having a lot of issue trying to figure out who I wanted to do what here, because Ian's got 2 people looking down at him, and he's only got 4 health at the moment. Which I think is actually an improvement. I think earlier, didn't he only have 3? So, you know, he finally got 1 more health point, but that can go away really quick. Looking at it now, the better option is to take out the guy on the left, but I'm not... oh, looks like I'm gonna go... I must have thought of something else at the time.
Go to hell.
Okay, so we got some guaranteed damage there. Ah, Bastilla. Just putting damage on targets, it looks like, at this point. That one should be done. Milo, don't play!
Got one.
Still haven't figured out what Jay is doing, huh? So yeah, without being there in the moment, I'm not sure what I'm thinking here, but I'm right now looking at this, I'm thinking that the 2 on the left should be the primary concern. Yep, so Ian gets the Inspire. Soulfire coming up. No, Stasis coming up would be a better idea. Yep. I don't think I do any more damage over on the left, though. If I do, nobody dies. Oh! Oh! Am I gonna get ballsy? I'm looking to do it. I want to do it. That'd be a good spot for Jay, but I'm not sure. Okay, yep. Okay, so he only has the one med pack, so he hasn't come quite as far yet. I do really like Jay's rifle. I like the Spark. Those are from the Sparks Kit Bashes or whatever set, and they're all very. They all look really good, and especially a mag tier up, their firing effects are really neat. Their sounds are really cool, and they take attachments, which is a big deal now. And actually, most of the weapon packs I won't even look at if they can't take attachments. So just a little bit of damage all around. And then we go to the enemy turn. Now this guy's probably going to try and... Nope, he won't. Okay. I figured he was going to try and flank Ian. Okay, and then we're back to game time. Ready up, and then take a shot, probably at that guy right there. Yep, that should be a kill. There we go. Good job, Winston. And there's a promotion. Fantastic. Yeah, go for the flank, Ian. There you go. Take out the warden first, definitely.
Too slow.
Yep. Pop! Get a little soul fire action going here. One-two punch. There's one. And two. And see, now I could move up, but this is a supply raid, so I've got all the time in the world to wait and bring them to me. So we're gonna take a few turns here, or we're gonna take another turn here. There
is nothing to worry about.
Get reloaded, heal up Bastilla here. I do like the little Advent dropship over there. Oh, we've got somebody else now. Oh, turret! Which is a problem because now Jay is way out of position, and that turret has squad sight. And it doesn't look like we have a shield to pop onto Jay. So we're going to get aid protocol on Jay first. You know, looking at it, I probably just could have... I probably just could have moved Shay back. I'm not sure if the turret would have been able to see me then. I don't know how their squad sight works, if like it just has line of sight to all of my soldiers or not.
Back in business.
Reloading this thing.
But come to think of it, I have no reason to believe otherwise. I have no reason to believe that it's cheating with squad sight, so maybe I should have just done that. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. 20 videos in and I only just now think of it.
We need to step it up.
I got X-ray vision, you know, so yeah, everything's cool over here.
Oh, yeah, so see there, the turret. Apparently, where Shay is, she didn't have, turret couldn't see her, so therefore, yep, that's what it was. So, I spotted it on the way out, so yeah, okay, that's how the squad sight works. It needs to keep line of sight on me, which, you know, makes sense, that's how squad sight works.
Target in sight.
And we've got enemies now. Haywire protocol, yep. Firing arc thrower. If you can't tell, that voice is from the previous XCOM game. Yep. Jay could have grabbed it, but in this sort of situation, better safe than sorry. Excuse me. Especially with a young squad, or a low-level squad, it's better to do it that way, because they have far fewer options to use to recover or mitigate. There we go. Yeah, put him down! Skadoosh! Let's do this. The madness! Running wild! Very nice. We'll take the 6 damage. There we go. And dead sectoid.
Suck on that. There.
Ooh, quick work here. Yes, it is starting to concern me that possibly the difficulty is a little too low, but I had this discussion with somebody earlier. At this point, I don't want to turn any more knobs. I just want to finish the campaign, and then in the next playthrough I can adjust. But I do think that with the mods that I currently have, and the way that and the style of play that I currently use, I do think the difficulty is a little too low. Now that, you know, this is still early game, I might have a completely different way of thinking about it once we get further into the campaign. But for right now, I am thinking that something needs to change, just to make it a little bit more hard, a little bit more difficult, a little bit more hard. What the fuck, Zach? But yeah, just to bring the difficulty. I mean, because this is legendary difficulty. Like this should be painful. Like this should be a fight for my life almost every mission, and clearly it's not. And obviously, part of that is the size of the squads that I use. I'll probably go back down to 6 after this. But like I said, I don't want to turn. We're already, you know, a quarter, halfway through the campaign. I don't want to turn any more knobs because then it can kind of spiral out of control. Reliable damage might be a mod that I get rid of as well. Too often, it just Now in situations like this, it hurts. But too often, the enemies, they're just not hitting. Or rather, they're hitting, but they're doing 0 damage. So, again, I just want to get through this campaign, and then I can reevaluate after that. I just have to beat the fucking game, man. I still haven't beaten the goddamn game. So for continuity's sake, because currently, as of the time of this dubbing and this recording, I have 25 missions, 25 videos completed, ready to go up online. So, nice shot, Jay. So, I don't wanna keep playing with things until, because I know it's probably not true, but it seems that every time I play with something mod-wise, there's a possibility for corruption, and I really don't want to have to start over again. Nicely done, Winston. Boom! Goodbye. Okay. So now let's turn our sights to the left. One shot, one kill. Milo doesn't play any other way. Oh, Amanda. Oh, look at the blood splatter on the ground. I don't think I noticed that the first time.
Acknowledged.
Sorry, I keep going quiet. So, moving in here, we need to, killing the sectoid, seems unlikely, so we just need to find a way to mitigate him. Good pistol shot. She needs to move and get into cover again. There we go. Went for damage instead of a stasis. I find that interesting. Unless I have a... Oh, you know what? Shay hasn't gone yet, has she? No, she used her machine gun. So Ian's going to take out that guy. Event Trooper number 2 is down.
Let's end this.
That should be the turn, right? Yep. And mine shenanigans. There is fuckery afoot. I can handle it disoriented, though. And now we're ready to rock and roll again. Yep, slash it up. The matriarch! Shoink. Shoink. What the fuck is a shoink? And apparently we're not done, so moving on up. So now we just take our time, get reloaded, get restocked, and get ready to move forward again.
Back in business.
Hold on, I'm not a weapons expert.
Let me reload.
Seems a good place as any for Todd. What are we doing? Shay needs to reload. Madness needs to reload. So we're going to go back into concealment here then. Really? We're going to do aid protocol?
I'm on it.
I was going to say, there's nobody around.
Got it.
Nope, we missed the loot. Disoriented static. Okay, so... yeah, that doesn't seem to be working, and I don't know why. That's supposed to just clear that right up. Immediately extinguishes or blocks mental impairment, so... I don't know what's going on there. I kind of think I might have a mod that's messing with it. And here I'm trying to come up with a way around it. Now I'm probably just flustered.
Come on,
Oh, I think I'm trying it again. Yep, still didn't work.
Got it.
Oh, we're not concealed yet, so now we're just gonna take another... now we're just gonna take another turn and do that. I'm gonna go back into concealment.
Who knows how long they've been keeping these storage units running down here.
Ready up and reload.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Careful not to move forward and trigger any new pods. Yep, there we go. So there's probably one pod left, and it's probably over here by this dropship. I think she found it. Yep, there it is. And we have another turret. So now we're just going to move up and get ready for another Overwatch trap.
Doesn't matter. Copy that.
yes, Commando.
While also figuring out how to deal with that turret, because that is a lot of armor.
Moving out.
And Shay's got some move speed on her. I mean, that part of that's the SMG, because that gives an extra 3 spaces.
my way.
That's a dangerous place for Jay. I don't like that decision at all.
Will do.
Okay, so Jay's gonna do Haywire Protocol again. We've got a little bit of room to work here, so probably gonna try and take control. Milo's going to get in position here.
Disabling hostile target.
Milo got in position entirely because we are going to try and take control, and if it doesn't work, then Milo can drop a grenade on it. Oh, so close, Jay. So close. So now Jay is spotted. No Overwatch trap. That's going to trigger that pod, and we are going to have to go. So, Milo is going to drop the grenade. And I think what I try to do is yep, there we go, we can do it. Come on, it just worked. There we go.
I know just what to do with this.
And boom. There goes the turret, and that guy has 3 damage on him.
Is that so?
So now we've got to get going and give them more targets. Target selection here is a real big deal. There you go. Yep. Take that shot. Oh, we go for the... Really? Oh, we go for the bigger damage on the precision shot. Okay. Doesn't really make that big a difference, though. Yeah, that's... It's better to just take a target out. Surely that's what I do, right? No, we go for the damage. Oh, nice shot. 5 damage. That's half that dude's health. Yep, there we go. Winston with the kill. There we go. Nice!
I just hope that helped.
Turned his head into a canoe. Wow, you guys really rallied to protect Jay. Look at this. Then Ian can move up and... Yeah, wow, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna...
Let's thrash this place.
Pretty sure we're gonna sweep this. Oh, he can't see that dude. I bet she can, though. There we go.
We totally smacked his punk ass down.
Yep. And here we go. Yeah, I think he's okay with being spotted. Bring the axe down.
The cream of the crop! Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
And there we go. Turns out to be a good mission. 4 people injured, but it won't be by much. Everybody looks happy, which they should. They all did really well. Move the furthest, Shay. No shit. Average enemies killed 2 per turn. That's awesome. Warlock Wayfarer operation is complete. Oh, we got a gravely wounded. 2 gravely wounded. But we've got 5 promotions. Make that 6. Good stuff. Going through the loot here. It was a good good haul. 80 alloy, 30 crystals, 113 supply. Some other miscellaneous items. We got Winston is shaken. We can get over that though. Okay, let's do some upgrades here. Milo! Death from above, quick draw, executioner. Executioner seems good. Quick draw isn't for Milo. He's, well then again I might go. I forget what I do here. I think I'd go executioner because Milo's a specialist at taking out targets. Yep, there we go. Don't need another action when one action, settles it. Stasis shield for Ian because he's more of a support character. Bastilla goes stasis shield as well, I believe. The madness! I think he gets slug shot. So this is new stuff. Trench gun is a cone attack that uses the shotgun's damage, which is fantastic. Bonus 10% chance to crit, that's nice. Or slug shot, you take a shot, 1 shot with your shotgun, actually 2 shots, uses 2 ammo, and it doesn't have the normal range penalties that are inherent to the shotgun. So you can kind of make a long clutch shot if you need to. I believe he goes slug shot, somebody else gets trench gun. Both of them are fantastic abilities, though, let me point that out. The Long War crew have done a fantastic job with the stuff that they put in with this perk pack. Yep, slug shot, that's him. Cool. Excuse me, sorry. 45 days, Dexter is down. Yikes. Forgot about that. Jay will end up getting combat protocol. And I believe the reason I gave him combat protocol is I have enough people with medical protocol at this point. Not to mention, I like Jay having combat protocol. But then later, we also give him the additional medkits, so he's kind of a mix between the two. He doesn't have the versatility to heal from a range, but he has a lot of healing that he's capable of bringing with him in a mission. And that's going to be it. Looks like about a third of my people are wounded at this point. And then we'll go handle the willpower. Milo needs to be switched out. Probably for Shay. No, the other ones that got injured leveled up, so we can just pop some new people in here. Kayla's done. Zeva's done, but nobody else needs to go in, it looks like. Well, Todd can go in. So, there we go. So, I think that's where it's going to draw to a close. So, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for stopping by, folks. I do apologize for the half-assed way that I had to do the commentary here, since I messed it up the first time. I hope that you still managed to enjoy the content. I hope that you're enjoying the campaign so far. As always... As always, please remember to like and subscribe. Keep on coming back for additional content in this campaign. And make sure... Yep, looks like that's the end of the video. So, keep on coming back for the rest of the campaign. And make sure to like and subscribe. And tune in next time to see what would Zig do in XCOM 2. I will see you all later.